Victor's going to walk us through the grading of a card, just kind of give you an idea of the equipment that we're working with. We've got the overhead magnifying lamp, we've got the microscope, and then obviously the screen. You'll see the ruler, which we use for the centering grade. We're not just eyeballing it, we're centered, we're measuring the actual cards in the penny sleeve within 1/10 of a millimeter. So we're really trying to limit the amount of subjectivity that goes into the grading of each card and each aspect of the card.
So what do we got? Mike Trout rookie card, right?
Yep, we got Mike Trout.
So now you're just wiping it with the cloth?
Mm-hmm. Make sure I'm, knocking off any dust, any smudges that may have been left there by somebody else. Obviously, I don't want to knock down a grid on the surface if it's not truly there. All right, so first thing I'm going to do is check out the corners. So I'm going to run it around. All right, that looks pretty good. So 10. It's also pretty sharp as well too. It's a 10 corner. That looks good as well, 10. Okay, now that one right there, we definitely got some rounding right there. So when I do see damage, what I want to do is take it up under the light to make sure that it's actually there and we're not overlooking anything. And there's definitely rounding. And I always like to go to the back of the card as well too, to make sure I'm not overlooking anything. So right now, where I'm sitting at with that rounding, I'm at a 9.5 for the corner. So corners, 9.5. Next, I'm gonna run the edges. What I'm looking for is fraying, dents, any unevenness, any damage, any pilling. Same thing, flip it over, running the edges. And I like using this because it gives me more of a natural light. And that's what you want to do, is you want to play with the lighting with that and go with this as well too, because that can make a big difference. Edge looks extremely clean. I don't see no issues. So on edges right now, I'm sitting at a 10 for the edges. Next, we're gonna run through the surface. Now for surface, I like to go edge to edge, all the way from the left to the right, okay? And just work my way down. And what I do is I play with the card on the pad like this, because if there's any imperfections or any dents, it'll catch it. It'll start shining. This part, I definitely take my time as far as the surface. I do see a little smudge here. I'm gonna go ahead and take my microfiber and just give it a nice little wipe to make sure it's just something that maybe really not there. And as you can see, there you go. The imperfection that I do see back here is we do have a little dent on the back right there. Okay, it's not major, it's very minor. I'm on the fence between a 9 and a 5 to be honest, but since it is, you can see it, I'm gonna have to go with a 9 on this one. If you pick it up and you're like, oh, there's a dent, you have to go. You have to go with a 9. So surface, I'm at a 9. Then what I'm gonna do is put the card back in the penny sleeve, which earlier, if you guys didn't notice, I cut the corner of the penny sleeve. That really do help protect the corner from nicking when you put it back in. Because we do want to send the card back in the same condition that we got it. That's most important. I'm gonna start on the sides first. All right, gonna go right up to that edge right there, right at 30. Okay, can you guys see that? All right, now I'm gonna shoot over to this side and get the top side to side as well too. All right, so this one we're sitting at 32, 33. And then I measure the size of the top to bottom as well too. 30, 32, okay?
What is a 10?
So the scale works like this. So you've got a 3%, up to a 3% variance would be a 10, right? Up to a 7% variance, 9.5. Up to about a 15% variance, you can get away with a 9, and then it goes from there. Yeah, so it was actually 32 by 30, which is gonna fall in that 9.5 range.
Okay.
Yeah. And what I'm looking for on the back is the ratio. If I'm looking to make sure that the ratio is not an 80-20 ratio. Everything looks pretty spot on, right? Nothing too crazy. So the centering stands at a 9.5. And with the 9 surface, 9.5 corner, 10 edge, 9.5 center, that is gonna be a 9.5 gem mint.
What's the next step for that card then?
So from here, it goes over to our labeling department. The labeling department's going to get everything keyed in. QC appropriately label the type of the card, the player's name, enter the grades, the set name, and all that good stuff. And then from there it goes to printing. And then as soon as we get the labels back, we're slabbing and shipping. Cards are coming home.